Oh, y'all surprised cause I ain't got an LA chick on my side, the passenger to LA whip. It's all good, I got love for my LA chicks, but I'm down to
Guys, this is the Nerd Ninja here, coming at you live with a new crypto video. Please subscribe, like, and comment on this video to join the Ninja Nation. Alright guys, so first up guys, I do have some Vechain updates I want to go over. So, the Vechain Foundation tweeted, we are pleased to announce that that the Ledger company now supports the storage of VET and VTHO or Thor tokens. Now, guys, you can store your tokens on the Ledger, finally, right? So finally, you can finally do that, guys. And you can also bind your Xnoid to the Ledger application. But however, right now, you cannot, while you can bind your Xnoid to the Ledger, if you have already binded your Xnoid to the mobile wallet, there's not currently a process developed to unbind it from the mobile wallet and rebinding it to the Ledger application without losing your Xnoid status. So guys, do be wary of that. If you already binded it to your mobile wallet, do not, I repeat guys, do not unbind it and try to bind it to the Ledger application, because you may permanently lose your Xnoid, because they're not playing on that. Vechain is not playing about that. Okay, you do not want to lose your Xnoid status. In other news, Vechain is chosen for the NTT Domoko 5G partnership program. Now, I do want to clarify some things. Vechain was not the only project that was accepted into this program. It was kind of like with the BMW partnership. There was some spread flooded on Reddit with saying that Vechain is trying to spread misinformation, that they were chosen for and they, see the thing is, they entered a program that NTT Domoko was hosting, and it was a very selective program, and only a few projects were allowed in. Same thing with the BMW FUD. People were saying, oh, Vechain isn't partnered with BMW. They just entered a garage setup program. Well, guys, only 5%, and I mean 5% of the 5% of the projects that were submitted to BMW, only 5% of them actually made it through or made it into the program. So, you know, that's actually pretty hard. 5% of all the projects submitted into BMW, and Vechain was one of them. I think that says a lot. And the same thing with this NTT Domoko 5G partnership program. So yes, guys, and actually BMW actually made a tweet correcting themselves and apologizing for the FUD. So I'm not going to post it in this video, but you can go on their Twitter. You can actually look at that. So anyway, guys, in other news, not other news, I just want to remind you guys, the token swap, the manual token swap will occur on August 10th. So guys, do not, if you have, to my guys that still have VIN in your wallets and in your ERC20 wallets, and you want to use the mobile wallet, guys, do not, guys, and I repeat, do not send your VIN to the mobile wallet until August 10th, okay, guys? And I also wanted to clarify some things. T-Food actually left a pretty long comment on my last video, and they clarified some things, and I wanted offer them a fair chance, to speak up for themselves. T-Food said, "Hi, thank you for the review. Some points to clarify. They did admit that they are operating on a centralized ledger, a cloud-based database, just like 99% of traceability systems around the world. And basically, guys, they already admitted that, it's not a trustless system at all, and that, having people manually input data into the blockchain, like individuals putting data into the blockchain, is not 100% trustable. However, yeah, and if you go back and read one of my PowerPoint slides, it actually stated that the supply chain companies, one of their jobs is to manually add information into the blockchain. That's a part of their ecosystem. Supply chain companies, they manually enter data into the blockchain. So you basically have to trust the inputter. So it's not really 100% trustable. However, with Vechain, it basically they use sensors, of course, which has no type of human interaction. So it's somewhat more trustable than what they do, but they did admit that in there, to be fair and stuff. And so, and they also said that they're not really trying to compete with Vechain. They are specifically in the business of supporting, like, like the food industry. Vechain is more of like a broader. They're more of a. Vechain is trying to approach a more a broader market, and they have a tea food is more like a niche. They have a niche market, so which is food. So, and I stated that in the video, but they, and regarding the 400,000 transactions, they also said that, 400,000 transactions, I had actually, responded, and I responded, and I said, like, okay, well, you're moving from a centralized system and you're moving to a decentralized system, which could, cause some issue regarding the TPS rate, because centralized systems tend to have a higher TPS rate compared to a decentralized system. And they had a pretty good response. They said like 400,000 transactions per day. That means 4.6 transactions per second. And, most blockchains can get like 100 transactions per second, or even 1,000 transactions per second. Well, more so the centralized ones can get 1,000 transactions per second. Neo. I just had to do it. I'm sorry. Anyway, but yes, I promise, guys, I'm gonna stop. Anyway, but yeah, so that's the response. And my response to them is, I like T-Food. I mean, T-Food, their website is pretty good. It's everything looks legit. It's just I had a problem with the claims that they made. I just don't like how they boasted the 400,000 transactions per day. It was like they put it there to entice people to invest. And they have no record to back that up. Now, VeChain did have a private chain of of companies, and they still do, and they're waiting to migrate to the mainnet. Now, VeChain, to be fair, VeChain does have a private chain with companies. They're on the test net, and they're constantly, testing the blockchain, having transactions on there. And actually, you can see that now. But before they even had the Explorer, we were just, we had to go on their word and stuff. But to be fair, they didn't like brag about how many transactions per day they were getting. You didn't see that first thing on the website. No, you saw information and about the use cases and the videos and whatnot. And not to say that Tfue doesn't have that. It's just that they pretty much highlighted it. They made that 400,000 transactions per day, or 400,000 transactions per day, and like 6,000, and big numbers trying to make an appeal. And that's what I didn't like. So yeah. Anyway, that's pretty much it. But yeah, I mean, I don't no hate on Tfue. It's pretty good. Just watch out, guys. Yeah, guys, this is the Nerdy Ninja here. Please subscribe, like, and comment to join the Ninja Nation. I know the market is hard right now, my ninjas, but stay strong. Ninjas endure, man. Ninjas endure. And yeah, man, VeChain is going to be revolutionary, serving over 30 million people. Just think about that. 30 million people over there in China. And that's not even that's just like a fraction of what VeChain is already, associated with and is going to be partaking in. Think about it, guys. Think about it. Peace, my ninjas. Peace.